Alright, so here we are with another interesting episode of Know Your Campus. Last year around, we were here. We had a look at what was cooking in terms of the Mahindra University School of Management. And right now in front of me, there are two students who are part of the first batch of the MBA program. Hi guys, who am I talking to today?
Hi, I'm Himawarsha and I'm a student of the first cohort as you mentioned.
Hi, my name is Jay Kopade and I'm from Mumbai.
First up, probably a question that comes to a lot of people's mind. New institute, new university, I don't know anything about this. Do I even get into it? Was that a question that you guys asked yourself?
Yes, I think it was a question I asked myself, not because I don't know the new university, because I've completed my graduation here in Mahindra. So, but I had a doubt in my mind whether I should join the university for MBA program.
So I had a lot of questions going on about even if I should consider doing an MBA because I was already working for a while. But I had a meet with the dean, Mr. Professor Ramakrishna Velamuri, and we had quite a engaging chat where he really convinced me about the infrastructure. Then I went on the website and the quality of the faculty was quite good, and I was convinced there and there that I should really join Mahindra.
Right. We spoke about infrastructure, and that's probably something that is a deciding factor for a lot of people, right?
Definitely.
And when we talk about Mahindra University, we are talking about infrastructure that, as a whole, this university gets. So, what are these infrastructure facilities that you get here as part of the MBA school?
So the basic infrastructure facilities include hostels, and we have two big messes, the cafeteria, and we have a paid cafeteria, and we also have a cafe in our one of the blocks. So I think there are a lot of food options available for us. And coming to the other facilities, I think there are many labs and huge lecture halls, classrooms. Yeah.
This is a very big campus.
Yes.
First of all, it's a 130-acre campus. It's quite a clean and green campus. And a lot of these buildings are, built keeping environment in mind. And we have facilities for sports as well. So we have a indoor badminton court, then we have two tennis courts.
We also have a swimming pool.
Let's talk about something that's part of every university, which is the library. Do you have a central library in place, or do you have a separate library of your own in School of Management?
Yes, we have a central library for whole of the university, and it's really big. And I can say that there are approximately around 13,000 volumes in hard copies. Starting from novels to industry journals and publications, magazines, we have everything in our library.
So we have a computer-based library also where we have access to all of the e-books, e-volumes of the books.
The school students' life does not end in these books or the library or the classroom. One vital aspect is the clubs and committee.
Yeah.
When we talk about clubs and committees, where are we in terms of Mahindra University?
So for the clubs and committees, we have the marketing club called the Vipanan, where we have guest lectures, we have some marketing activities, we have campaigns which are going on. So those all activities are there. Then for finance, we have the FinCon, which is again, we planning to have a full-on fest where people can actually come in, they can have some financial activities, some games, as well as some bands playing and all of that.
And we also have social clubs. We have clubs like Outreach Club and the Art Club. So wherein people can actually engage themselves in, social activities and art.
You have been part of this particular institute. Are there any big cultural event that happens here?
Most prestigious event that happens every year in MU is Aether. And there are many other fests happening, like there is Tarang, which is the cultural fest, and we also have a sports fest.
Every university has a sprawling nightlife.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that you guys too have one. So give me a picture or glimpse of what happens here when the sun sets.
So our college lectures probably get over by around 5:30. Then post that, like some people like to go to gym, some like to play some badminton, football. By around 8:30 we have a dinner, and later on usually we have so many projects we have to meet back. Everybody either meets in the library or the SOM building or some other building where we have to work on projects.
We are actually given a scholarship based on our complete profile evaluation. And later we are also offered to work under one of the research faculty, and we are interviewed by them, and then we are selected, and we also get an opportunity to take part in their research process.
That's a beautiful insight because I was going to get into more about academics because that's very important when it comes to a B school life for any student. But I want to do that in a place which looks more academic than this particular place. So if you guys can show me around this place a little bit and we can go and have a chat.
Definitely.
Let's go. All right, Varsha, Jay, we are probably here in between the books, and I'm assuming that you guys come here often. Is that the case, or am I wrong?
Yeah, we do come here often to issue books, also to read, discuss, group discussions. Everything happen over here.
Let's talk about academics a little bit. We covered what Mahindra University stands for in the first section that we spoke about. Let's talk about the kind of courses that are in offer here.
So we have the MBA program, which is, we are a part of the MBA program.
There's also Executive MBA, which is being offered. And that program is basically for the people who have had a lot of experience and want to develop in their career further.
In a classroom like this, what matters is the diversity, and the diversity not in terms of just freshers or work ex people, but people coming in from different places, coming up with different ideas and from different sort of programs or courses that they have taken up. So let's talk about the diversity, guys. How does it look like when we talk about them?
So diversity is quite good actually. We have almost 50% of male to female ratio, which is quite good. And also we have students from all the states, almost all the states in India. And also a few of the students have taken their undergraduate education from abroad also.
Right.
So they are coming back to India because India is like having the booming time right now.
Yeah, there are many students with a background of law and humanities, science, engineering, and also there's a student who's from army. So I think that's a very good diversity to be considered because we can learn from each one of their experiences.
Let's talk about what is the money that I'm sharing out if I'm taking part in this particular MBA program. What is the fees like, and what all is included in this program fees?
So for the tuition fees, it is 8 lakhs per year, and 2 lakhs is for accommodation and everything else.
Let's talk about the eligibility criteria of me getting in here if I'm interested after watching or hearing you guys, and I have the money, or probably I'm taking loan from a bank to pay the fees that is there.
Yeah, so the first step in order to join this institution is through filling an application form as usual. So you have to fill up an application form, and then later on if you are selected, then you're called for an interview. And after the interview, the evaluation is based on different criterions like the exams, the curriculars, extracurricular activities. Also, there's a certain weightage which is given to the video essay. So based on all of these criterions, they're selecting the candidates. So I can say that it's a profile-based evaluation on a whole.
Varsha, Jai, what happens in a B school student's life probably starts from filling up that form as in cracking a particular test and then getting into these classrooms to eventually finding out what they want to do in their life, whether it's entrepreneurship or becoming part of a multinational company. It all gets decided from here. So we are going to talk a lot about that in our next segment. Before that, I would request you guys to take me through some of the new places that...
Yes.
Sure.
Sure.
Alright guys, thank you for bringing me here. If you would have not told me that there is a cave and which literally looks like a cave, I would not have believed you. But yeah, this looks like a fascinating space. What exactly happens here?
So this is our Center for Executive Education, and inside this we have our e-hub, which is entrepreneurial hub. And over here, like, the best of innovation happens, and all of the students who are interested in entrepreneurship, they come here. And Mahindra University has got a grant from the government, which is called the Atal Incubation Center. and very few universities have this. So we are the lucky university to have it in India.
Beside this, there is a banyan tree as well, where
Yes.
you guys probably use. Do you feel like you're actually studying under the
Tree.
able guidance of banyan tree?
Well, we actually don't come and study here. So this is particularly separated for only the use of eHub or any kind of startup ideas, or only those people are supposed to come and work here. The environment is very great, and we get a seriousness while we actually sit here and study when we come for our group projects and so on. Yeah.
You guys have an entrepreneurial bent of spine. Do you think that probably in your life somewhere?
Yes, actually, the key thing about doing an MBA was not just for getting a degree or something like that, but to build on connection, make a network, and really come back to I have now almost 3 years of experience. So now coming back to the college and reliving the days and getting that a different scenario and a different mindset and interacting with people my age to have that one entrepreneurial spark. So that is what is motivating me towards coming to Mahindra University. And when I heard about it having the incubation center and the eHub, it really helped me to make my decision.
We're talking about entrepreneurship, or let's talk about the summer placements that are going to happen very soon.
We have great mentors. We have Sanjay sir, we have Vikram sir, and we have our placement team, which is made of students.
Yeah, that's a placement committee.
Placement committee, and they are really they are out there. They are trying to make connections. We have also connected with a lot of companies. We are interacting with HR people, and we are getting the name out. We are getting Mahindra University out there on the market.
Yeah, also there are many programs in which the students are engaged into, preparing for the internships. That adds value to everybody's resume or profile. So because he or she will be individually taken care of. As you've mentioned, we are the first batch. So I think that's one of the factors that we feel we are lucky about. So in other colleges, the batch size is very huge. So in our case, we are a set of 38 students. So I think individual care is being given to every individual.
I spoke to you guys about the summer placements, and what follows is the final placement. They're defined.
Yes.
If I may have to ask you, when keeping the Mahindra brand in mind, are you sure that things are going to be in favor for you guys when the time comes for the final placement? Or are there, doubt bubbles that are there in your minds at this point in time?
See, definitely there are a few doubts. But on the other hand, if you see about the Mahindra University and the School of Engineering, which has been there for almost 8 years now, they have a great track record. They have good median salaries, they have good average salaries. And going by that, Mahindra itself in India and internationally has a great record.
Yeah.
And that the trust which they have in the industry, I'm sure that they are towards excellence. They want perfection. They want their students to really have a great knowledge.
Before we finish this particular KYC episode, any USPs that you can think of that defines Mahindra University?
So our university slogan is Global Thinkers and Engaged Leaders, which is very well out there because the kind of faculty we have and the kind of subjects they teach and the material they use, we have a very Western approach like the one Harvard uses, where we have a case study based approach, and just like IIM Ahmedabad. So we really have to think and learn, and it's not just theoretical knowledge.
Thank you very much, guys, for giving me a tour of this particular institute. So far, we have visited and seen quite a few places.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. If you like something that you have seen in this particular video, you want to know more about this, do tell us in the comments below, ask questions, and we'll make sure that some of these questions are forwarded to the institute. There's a link that you can click to know more about the institute and register yourself or take part in the admission process here. Thank you very much once again, guys.
Thank you.
I hope that it create opportunities as you probably have.
Thank you so much.